stop right now. Something is shifting, and the fact that you're here is not an accident. There is a narrow window opening, and most people will miss it because they're distracted, unaware, or simply not ready to receive what's coming. But you paused, and that changes everything. In this video, you're going to uncover a powerful truth about what happens just before a major shift in your life. Not theory, not motivation, but the deeper connection between your mind, your energy, and the unseen patterns that begin to rearrange reality itself. Science has already shown that your thoughts influence your brain, your body, and even the field around you. But what very few people understand is this: right before a breakthrough, there is always a moment of pressure, confusion, and silence. A moment that feels uncertain, but is actually preparation. There are patterns, signals, and internal changes that happen just before everything begins to move, and most people ignore them. They walk away too early. They doubt at the exact moment they should trust. In the next few minutes, you'll start to recognize these signs within yourself. You'll understand why things have felt different lately, and more importantly, you'll learn the one thing you must do before this upcoming shift fully unfolds. Stay with me until the end, because one missing piece could delay everything you've been waiting for. Welcome to Manifest by Thought. If you're ready to take control of your inner world and align with what's already trying to reach you, subscribe now and let's begin. Something inside you has been shifting lately. It's subtle, but you feel it, a quiet tension that won't fully go away. Your body feels alert for no clear reason. Your mind keeps circling back to the same thoughts, as if it's trying to understand something just out of reach. Daily life continues, yet something feels different beneath the surface. Conversations feel distant. Old routines don't satisfy you the same way. Even moments that used to bring comfort now feel slightly off. You can't explain it, but you know it's there. At times it feels like pressure building from within. Not loud, not overwhelming, just steady, persistent. Almost like you're being pushed, but gently, as if something is preparing you without asking for permission. Sleep may feel lighter. Your thoughts may feel louder. You might notice yourself questioning things you once accepted without doubt. A deeper awareness is starting to wake up, and it doesn't let you stay the same. Most people would call this anxiety. They would try to silence it. But this feeling carries a different energy. It's not here to harm you. It's here to move you, to shift your focus, to pull you away from what no longer fits who you are becoming. Nothing about this is random. This isn't happening by chance. Every sensation, every thought, every moment of discomfort is part of a process, a signal that something is changing, even if you can't fully see it yet. And deep down, beneath all the questions, there's a quiet knowing. Something is coming. Tuesday is not just another day on the calendar. It carries a different weight this time. Something about it feels marked, as if a line is being drawn between what was and what is about to begin. You may not see anything dramatic on the outside, yet beneath the surface, something is quietly rearranging itself. Time moves forward like it always does, but certain moments hold more energy than others. This is one of them, a point where patterns begin to shift, where decisions, thoughts, and unseen forces start to come together in ways that were not possible before. Building
It's not
without
loud.
a clear reason,
It doesn't
as if something is
announce
getting
itself.
closer step by
It
step.
simply
Pieces that
arrives,
once felt
and
scattered are
everything
slowly
begins to
finding their
move.
place.
You might
Conversations,
notice a sense of
thoughts, even
anticipation.
random moments start to feel connected in a way you can't fully explain. Behind everything you can see, there is always something you can't. A deeper process unfolding quietly, alignments happening beyond your awareness, timing being set with precision. And right now that timing is approaching a point where it begins to reveal itself. Tuesday stands as that moment, not because of the day itself, but because of what it represents. A shift in direction, a subtle turning point, where what has been building internally starts to reflect outwardly. You don't need to force it. You don't need to chase it. But something is already in motion, and you are standing very close to where it begins to unfold. Out of all the content moving across screens every second, this is where you stopped, not by habit, not by chance. Something in you recognized this moment before your mind could explain it. A quiet pull made you pause, even if you didn't fully understand why. Millions of people are scrolling right now, passing from one thing to another without ever slowing down. Yet you're here, reading these words, feeling something shift inside as you go. That alone sets this moment apart. It means your awareness is already tuned to something deeper, something most people overlook. Timing like this doesn't happen randomly. There are moments when your internal state begins to match a message meant for you, when your mind becomes open enough, aware enough, to receive something it wouldn't have noticed before. This is how alignment begins. Not with noise, but with recognition. A part of you already knew you needed to hear this. That's why you didn't skip it. That's why something felt different from the very first second. It's the same inner signal that has been guiding you quietly, even when you didn't trust it fully. Life doesn't always speak in obvious ways. Sometimes it guides through subtle connections like this. A message appearing at the exact moment your thoughts begin to shift. A feeling that this is more than just words on a screen. It's personal, it's direct, and it's reaching you at a time when you're finally ready to notice it. Nothing in your journey has been wasted. Every delay you faced carried a hidden purpose, even when it felt like life was standing still. You waited for answers that didn't come. You pushed forward and saw no results. You questioned why things weren't moving the way you expected. Yet all of it was shaping something deeper within you. Pain has a way of refining awareness. It strips away illusions and forces you to see clearly. Those moments that felt heavy, confusing, even unfair were not there to stop you. They were there to prepare you, to build a level of strength and understanding that couldn't be developed any other way. Confusion also plays its role. When nothing makes sense, your mind begins to search beyond old patterns. You start to think differently. You begin to notice things you once ignored. That discomfort becomes the space where transformation starts to form. It pushes you out of the familiar and into something new. Looking back, certain events may now feel connected in ways they didn't before. Situations that seemed random begin to show a pattern. Decisions, encounters, and even setbacks start to reveal their place in a much larger process. It was never about a single moment. It was about everything working together over time. God's timing doesn't rush. It doesn't follow human expectations. It moves with precision, placing each experience exactly where it needs to be. Even when it felt like nothing was happening, something was always unfolding beneath the surface, guiding you step by step toward this very point in your life. Change is coming, but it won't arrive quietly. Not everything ahead will feel comfortable or easy. The moments just before a breakthrough often carry tension, resistance, and challenges that test more than your patience. They are not punishments. They are signs that something important is about to unfold. Before any blessing, there is a space of preparation. It may feel heavy. Decisions may seem unclear. Obstacles appear where none existed before. This is the universe, or God, aligning you, stretching your awareness, and ensuring that when even people who no longer serve you are ready to receive it fully. It may feel uncomfortable, sometimes even guidance you receive, but it is not a promise. The tension itself carries a signal, but an instruction. It tells you that you are on the edge of something greater, that the elevation you are waiting for is near, but it is not automatic. Following it may require letting go the attention to your energy, the willingness to step beyond what you've known. Blessings never arrive without a doorway, and the doorway is often framed by uncertainty, pressure, or challenge. The exact discomfort you feel now is part of that doorway. It is part of the rhythm of transformation. Ignoring it or rushing through it can delay the very thing you are meant to experience. This is your chance to notice it, to embrace it, and to trust that what feels heavy now is shaping the ease, clarity, and abundance that will follow. Every warning is a guide. Every moment of tension is a step closer to the shift that awaits. This moment is unlike any other. What you are about to hear is the most important part. It is not casual. It carries meaning that touches everything you have been preparing for. Breathe and slow your thoughts. Don't rush past this. Clarity comes in stillness. When the world moves fast, it's easy to miss what truly matters. Right now, your focus is the key. Every feeling, every challenge you faced was guiding you here. This instruction is the link between what you've been waiting for and what is about to arrive. Missing it even slightly can change everything. A quiet awareness is needed. Logic will not reach this level of understanding. You must sense it, feel it, and let it settle in your mind and body. It is serious because it shapes what comes next. You are standing at a threshold. Actions taken now are powerful, even invisible at first. Openness and trust are required. Force is not, awareness is. Energy aligns when attention is given. Small shifts inside you can create movement outside. This instruction is simple, yet profound. Its impact depends on how fully you receive it. Your next steps will define the doorway ahead. Pause, reflect, and allow the words to resonate. Treat this as sacred. It is a turning point you cannot afford to overlook. Every choice from here flows from this moment. Every thought every breath, every intention carries weight. Engage fully, and the shift you have been waiting for begins to unfold. Holding on to the past can feel safe, but it slows you down. Old habits, patterns, and ways of thinking that once served you now weigh you down. They create resistance you can't always see, but you feel it in your energy and your mind. Fear often hides in the familiar. It whispers that letting go is dangerous. Doubt convinces you to stay small, to wait, to hesitate. People who no longer match your path can keep you tied to old cycles. All of this blocks what is trying to reach you. Releasing doesn't mean forgetting or giving up. It means creating space. Space for what is new, what is real, what aligns with the life you are meant to step into. Every attachment left behind frees energy and focus for what is coming. Your body knows this, your mind feels it. Even if your heart resists, deep inside you sense the shift waiting. You can feel it in small ways. A tightening in your chest, a restless thought, a pull toward change. These are signs that release is necessary. Sometimes letting go is the hardest part, because it asks every step you to forward trust something requires unseen. Lighter energy. You may feel each layer of fear, doubt, and old attachment you release makes room for what you are meant to receive. The path opens only when you are willing to let go. Even small releases matter. A thought, a habit, a relationship that no longer serves, free it. Step into Tuesday with less weight and more awareness. What you let go of now becomes the foundation for what comes next, stronger and clearer than ever before. You don't have to understand everything to move forward. Life often unfolds in ways that your mind cannot predict or explain. Clarity comes later, after the steps have already been taken. Right now, trust is the bridge between where you are and what is waiting for you. Doubt may rise, questions may flood your mind. Why now? Why this way? Why me? Those questions are natural. They show your awareness, but they cannot guide the next step. Only faith can. Faith doesn't need proof. It simply moves you forward. Even when the path seems unclear, energy is already shifting beneath the surface. Events, opportunities, and synchronicities are aligning in ways you cannot see yet. Your role is to trust the process. Your role is to stay present and open. Blind faith is not reckless. It is deliberate surrender to what is greater than your current understanding. It asks you to release the need to control every outcome and to allow life to guide you. It asks you to move in alignment with what you cannot fully see but can feel. Every step taken in trust expands your awareness. Every moment you let go of the need to understand creates space for insight, guidance, and transformation. The universe, or God, is already at work. You are simply being invited to participate. Trust acts like a current. Even when the water is murky, it carries you forward. Resisting or overthinking slows the flow. Following it, even without clarity, brings you closer to the shift you are meant to experience. Your heart knows this. Your intuition senses it. Listen to the quiet nudges. Move with them. Even when it doesn't make sense, even when you question it, trust is the only way to reach what is waiting on the other side. Every thought you hold carries energy. Every feeling you focus on sends signals to the world around you. What you think now is not small or insignificant. It is shaping the moments that are about to arrive, especially the shift waiting for you this Tuesday. Your mind and energy are not separate from what you experience. They are the architects of your reality. Doubts, fears, and negative patterns create blocks. Clear, focused, and intentional thoughts open pathways. What you hold in your awareness becomes the foundation for what follows. Energy follows attention. Where your focus goes, momentum grows. If your mind is scattered or consumed by worry, it pulls opportunities and alignment away. But when your thoughts are centered, deliberate, and filled with possibility, your energy amplifies what is meant to come. Visualize your intention. Feel it as if it already exists. Each moment spent in clarity strengthens the field you are creating. Your mindset is not just preparation, it is active creation. Tuesday is approaching, and the alignment you cultivate now will determine how powerfully that day unfolds. Even small shifts in thought can ripple outward, replacing fear with trust, doubt with belief. Pay attention to your inner state. Notice what thoughts repeat, what feelings dominate, what beliefs influence your choices. They are signals of how ready you are to receive the shift. Align them consciously, intentionally, and with awareness. The bridge between your current moment and what is about to unfold is built from your mind and your energy. Strengthen it. Focus it, align it. Every thought matters. Every feeling matters. Everything you hold now shapes the reality waiting for you this Tuesday. A quiet whisper has been trying to reach you. A thought that keeps returning. A feeling that lingers longer than it should. These are not random. They are signals, small nudges from a source larger than your conscious mind. The mind often ignores subtle messages, but your deeper self recognizes them. Repeating thoughts are not accidents. They carry meaning. They point to patterns, opportunities, or warnings you may have overlooked. The inner voice is rarely loud, yet it is consistent. It guides, warns, and aligns without drawing attention to itself. God rarely shouts. Guidance comes softly, in moments of stillness, in a pause, a sudden insight, a feeling in your chest, or a thought that feels almost too small to notice. These moments are precious.
Or a sudden shift
They are
in mood.
deliberate.
They are
Ignoring
gentle
them is
invitations
easy,
to
but
realign with the
costly.
flow
Pay
that
attention
is
to what you
already
brush
working in your
aside.
favor.
The
Listening
signs
requires
often
patience
appear in
and presence.
mundane ways.
It requires
through a
slowing
fleeting
down
memory,
long enough to
a
feel what is
coincidence.
happening beneath the surface. The universe communicates quietly because it trusts that you are ready to hear it without fear or distraction. Every small sign carries weight. The same energy behind them shapes the moments to come. When you notice them, when you act in alignment with them, you step into timing that has already been set. Do not dismiss the quiet moments. Do not overlook the thoughts that repeat. They are the bridge between what you know and what is about to unfold. Your awareness of them now can guide you to exactly where you are meant to be. Everything you've felt, everything you've experienced has led you to this edge. The shift is near. You can feel it in your chest, in your mind, in the quiet moments between your thoughts. Change is coming, and it's ready to embrace you, but only if you are present, only if you are aware, and only if you trust. This is your moment to step forward, to release what no longer serves you, to align your energy and your mind with the life that is waiting. The timing is precise. The opportunity is real. What you do now matters more than ever. If this message reached you, it is no accident. You are meant to see it, to feel it, to act on it. The universe is speaking softly, guiding you to the doorway of your next chapter. Stand tall, open your heart, let yourself move into what is already on its way. If this video spoke to you, show that you are ready by liking it and subscribing to Manifest by Thought. Join a community that chooses awareness, alignment, and transformation. Remember this, the edge you stand on is not a place of fear. It is a place of creation. Step into it fully. Trust the timing. Believe in what is coming.
Today is the moment your life begins to shift, and you are ready.